So if you're talking about manifesting your dreams, well, it only requires two things. It requires a clear intention. An intention is a vision, a possibility. The moment you say, what would it be like to be healthy? What would it be like to be wealthy? What would it be like to have a new home? What would it be like to have a great job? And you get this idea in your mind, that's intention. Then you write down the details. Okay, I want to travel around the world. I want to have great benefits, great insurance. I want to work with really cool people. I want to have a chance to be creative. And you list all of those individual elements to fortify your dream. The more you get clear on those details, the more your brain begins to work in new ways. Anytime you make your brain work differently, you're changing your mind. Now, the moment you get inspired and you begin to feel what it would be like to live in that future, your body is getting a chemical sampling, an emotional sampling. It's getting a taste of the future.
That's addictive.
And that should be the new addiction. But it doesn't mean you try. There's no wishing, there's no hoping. Hope is a beggar. It has to then open your heart. You have to move into an elevated state. This place, the heart center, is the center of creation. So an example, in our advanced workshops that we do around the world, we start every meditation where people begin to become heart-centered. They place their attention in their heart. They begin to breathe through that center. They begin to radiate that energy of gratitude, of joy. And if they do it enough times, we've measured this, the field around their body is enhanced. They're producing a magnetic field that's connecting them to something greater. When they have that magnetic field now amplified, because this is the center that causes the field around your body to move up to 9 meters wide. The antithesis of that is when you're angry or you're aggressive or you're hating or you're judging or you're fearful, you're drawing from this field and you're turning it into chemistry, and the field around your body shrinks. Now you're more matter and less energy, you're more particle and less wave. You're separate from possibility, you're separate from the field. But when you begin to open that heart and you're amplifying your energy, you're amplifying that magnetic field, then that energy is carrying the thought, carrying the intention. And when you combine that, you are broadcasting a signature into the field. And whatever you broadcast into the field is your experiment with destiny. So then, most people then walk around in their life angry and upset and frustrated and suffering and victimized. Basically, they're broadcasting that signature into the field, and they wonder why their prayers aren't answered. Because in order to do this properly, you have to get up as if your prayers are already answered. So we don't do our meditations and the work that we teach our students how to do this, to pray to have their prayers answered. We teach them how to get up as if their prayers are already answered. Because now the signal has made it into the body. Signals made it into the field. Mind has changed. The gene has been signaled. And every single day they're knocking on that genetic door. Why? Because a gene makes a protein. And the body has to physically be prepared for the event. Otherwise it can't have it. So once they understand it, then they say, okay, I'm going to teach my body emotionally what it's going to feel like before it occurs. Now, what is the emotion you would feel if you had your dream come true? Pretty excited, joyful, inspired, incredible gratitude. What is gratitude? The emotional signature of gratitude means the event has already occurred. And if you can hold on to that emotional state of gratitude, your body is living in that future in the present moment. And that's when we begin to see the miracles happen. The quantum model of reality tells us that all possibilities exist in the present moment. So you have to get to the present moment in order to create. Now most people, the brain is an anticipation machine. Most people are anticipating the next moment so that they can reaffirm where they're going, and it's safe, right? The more you live by the hormones of stress, the more you're always trying to anticipate the future based on the past. So you can think positively all you want. And if you're programmed to live in the same future because you did the same exact thing for the last 10 years every morning, your body is going to be in a predictable future based on the past. Finding the sweet spot of the generous present moment requires a tremendous amount of awareness. Consciousness is awareness, and awareness is paying attention.